Good afternoon, Gooners. Good afternoon, football fans. And it's the two old Gunners back here again. Oh, it only feels like 2 minutes ago since we did a show, Richard.
Oh, yeah, it's amazing, isn't it?
Just want to apologise to the viewers as well, listening or watching. I've got a bit of a cough at the moment, so I apologise for it. Right, today's show is one of our top five, and it's the best European away grounds that we're trying to cover all aspects of football here. You know what I mean? And it's like I'm really enjoying this series. It's going really, really well. But anyway, before I carry on waffling, we're gonna have a short video, and then obviously I am going to introduce the legend. So here we go. So yes, guys, as I say, this is the best European away grounds. But before I go any further, I have to introduce my co-host, my brother, the legend, the genius, just back from his weekend exploits at the Emirates to watch the ladies beat Brighton. Statman Rich, how you doing, brother?
Brilliant, mate. I mean, I was having a heart attack there because I thought you were trying to induce me, and I mean, I can perform miracles, but that would have been one of magnificent proportions.
Yeah, totally, mate. Yeah, but I thought I'd give you a decent build up there, to be honest, mate. No, we're going to do one of these great shows that we do, mate, and obviously it's on YouTube, it's on podcast platforms. You guys know all about it, but don't forget to do a bit of housework for us, mate. You know, guys, we appreciate you all, the ongoing support. We love what we do here, and we're just going to keep bringing you the content. But if you could hit that thumbs up, if you could hit the subscribe for In the North Bank or two old Gunners, and get those subs up for us, we'd much appreciate it, because we're trying to obviously get to a bigger audience and make a bigger community. So if you could do that for us, that would be brilliant. And if you are listening on a podcast platform, just have us on in the background. You know what I mean? Listen to us waffle on for 15 minutes or however long it is. And
think of what you can be doing in that 15 minutes, sir. There's numerous things.
Oh, mate, the mind
But
boggles,
my mind
mate.
boggles.
The mind boggles, mate. Yeah.
Especially,
But anyway, let's
especially if it's my mind.
Oh, I don't even want to go there, guys. Believe me when I tell you, you don't want to go there. Right, Rich, let's crack on with this. What's your number five, mate?
Mine was a stadium built for the 1972 Munich Olympic Games. It's the Olympia Stadion, which is Bayern Munich's second ground. Their first ground was called the Grunwalder Stadion, and the newest one is the Allianz Arena. But I went there in 1989. I think it was the 11th of March, 1989, to watch Bayern versus Hamburg, because I was visiting an uncle and cousins out there, and Bayern beat Hamburg 1-0 that day. But I loved the stadium. It was a magnificent old stadium.
Okay, that's cool. Well, I've got a couple of confessions here to make, right? Okay. I've never done an away game because of disability and traveling restraints. But my top five, just as a caveat, are grounds that I would love to go to. Yeah. And actually, on my top five, the one you've just mentioned, I've gone for as well, but later on in my top five. But my first one is actually two grounds, and they're in the UK, which I've been to both, right? And I know it's slightly cheating because it's meant to be a top five, but I'm doing this so the viewers and the listeners can vote. It's like a little mini poll, I guess. But for me, in the top five has to be, in its heyday, White Hart Lane, and the other one in the top five has to be Old Trafford. Not now when it's falling apart, but in its heyday, those two grounds to go and watch Arsenal play and win especially when we won the league at White Hart Lane. It's a monumental moment for me, and I know it's slightly cheating, mate, because it's meant to be a top five, but I just thought it would interact with the viewers a bit more, just giving them a choice. Do you know what I mean? Where they can have
Yeah.
a vote on it. So that's my number 5, White Hart Lane or Old Trafford. Take your pick, guys. Your number 4, Richard?
Yeah, it's a place I've been loads of times, not to watch Arsenal, mostly England rugby. I have gone and watched PSG play Monaco in 93, 94 in the coup de France, and that's the Parc de Pensée, and it's actually uh, beautiful. They moved to the Parc de France from in 1974. It used to be the Stade Georges Lefebvre. Um,
That's easy for you to say.
and the park, as a rugby union fan, the Parc de France is a lovely, really atmospheric, and that game was particularly atmospheric from what I remember. So
I've got to say, mate. I was going to say, don't they also play rugby there as well? They do, don't they?
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
It's the Six Nations they play there, isn't it?
yeah,
Yeah. Right. Okay. My number 4. There we go. I'm just looking at my list and I'm trying to decide who do I put first at number 4. I'm going to go for the Bayern Munich one, actually. So I'm only one place up from you. The new one, the Allianz Arena.
Yeah, it looks pretty spectacular. It's one I would love to go and see. It's not
Yeah.
one I've
I
actually
mean,
been to.
if I could get there, I'd love to go there. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
But even watching it on the telly, the atmosphere is crazy in there. Absolutely
yeah,
crazy in there, isn't it? It's
yeah.
yeah. So that's my number 4. What's your number 3, bro?
Well, this for me, I went to watch a local derby there. Again, it's not one I've ever seen Arsenal play, unfortunately, and it was part of the my birthday year 89, and it was November 89, so I was 18 at the time for that one. And the ground was built in 1926.
It's not
Uh,
Anfield, is it, by any chance?
no,
Just
and
checking.
then uh, the two teams started sharing the ground from 1947, and that is the San Siro, Inter and AC Milan. It is nicknamed La Scala, and it's such a fantastic old
Well,
building, stadium, and the atmosphere in there is so amazing, especially on Derby Day. I'd love to be able to see Arsenal play there. I mean, they've got another 5 years there before I think they're moving not far away, but there's a new ground being built. But that for me is one of the best away grounds I've ever been to.
well, see, we're into the nitty gritty as well now. So I have to agree with you. Mine's the San Siro as well, because there's only 2 above it in Europe. So, and it's not by much either, by the way. So I have to totally agree with you on the San Siro. Again, another ground where it's atmosphere, it's crazy, flares, everything. But it's sorry guys about the cough, but all these grounds that we're suggesting are accessible as well. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
So San Siro. I can absolutely. It's an iconic stadium, absolutely iconic stadium, historic stadium. Throw anything you want at it. You know what I mean? And it'll stick. Do you know what I mean? It's just
yeah,
you could So yeah, San Siro, great choice, mate. Absolutely on the ball. But as I say, we are getting down to the nitty gritty now, aren't we?
yeah.
So it's case of I need to know what your number 2 is, boss.
Yeah, this one was really difficult because I visited the two two in '89 uh, as part of my birthday trip. My first match was an El Clasico in '86, the Del Rey League, which finished 2-2. But I went for Camp Nou. It was opened in '57, replacing their previous ground, Comte de la Cour, which was 1922 to '57. But I watched that Barca Real Madrid won in the Copa Rey League in 1986. I did a stadium tour with my old man in 1989, both Camp Nou and Bernabeu. But I went for the Camp Nou because I just like, and I've actually witnessed a match atmosphere in the Camp Nou. I haven't done that with the Bernabeu. I only did the stadium tour at the Bernabeu, and that's why.
Yeah, that's absolutely fine, mate. I'm flipping the script on you. Uh, I'll explain why when I get to my number one, but I'm absolutely flipping the script on you because I'm going for the Bernabeu at number two. Um, Again, it's Real Madrid. No more needs to be said. Obviously, the success they've had, their fan base is massive. I mean, uh, they've but they've just added to the Bernabeu, haven't they? So they've all of that, and I believe Arsenal are doing the same thing. They're going upwards, aren't they?
Yeah,
So it's not only is it a great stadium, it's showing people that you can do this with a stadium instead of tearing everything down and starting from scratch. Do you know what I mean? So
yeah,
as long as you keep on top of it and you keep it maintained and everything else, it's an absolutely brilliant idea. But going back to the football and everything again, atmosphere in these grounds, mate, is ridiculous. But I'm sure we'll do a one in the series soon where it'll be grounds in the world, not just in Europe.
yeah.
Because if you look at, say, uh, Arab Emirates now, there's grounds over there. There's grounds in Japan.
So
It's like
there's a Sao Paulo one. I think it holds about
exactly. So
400,000 people. That would be amazing to go
we
and
may
watch.
we may expand into, well, I'm pretty sure we will, but that's for the future. But yeah, I've flipped it on it, mate, for you. I've gone for the Bernabeu second, so it's obvious who my number one is, obviously.
Yeah.
But as I say, I'll explain that in a second. Who is your number one, bro?
Well, this again was part. I mean, I've been there twice. First time was in '89, doing my birthday year, doing the stadium tours, and I went and watched this team against Fenerbahce at their home ground. The ground is the Ali Sami Yen Sport Complexity, or Rams Park as it's now known. And I went back in December 12, 2012, when we played Galatasaray and we beat them 4-1 on the night. And it was two Lucas Podolski goals and two Aaron Ramsey goals, if I remember that night. That won us, and I think we won like 8-2 on aggregate that. See, in the group stages, but that is a volatile, especially when they're playing Fenerbahce. It's hostile. You take your life in your own hands. But I mean, we've said the Geordies are passionate. This is another level of
Oh yeah,
passion, and
yeah. It's
it's
not just a
if you
passion;
can do it, do
it's
it.
a lifestyle. It's a
Yeah,
lifestyle, isn't it? Yeah,
yeah,
yeah. No, I totally agree. Right, I'm probably a little bit predictable here, but I've gone for Barcelona as my number one, Camp Nou, because Barcelona was the ground to go to previously. Yeah, before Real Madrid, Barcelona was the one to go to, and the players they've had, Neymar, just to name a few, Neymar, Messi, Ronaldinho. Yeah, do you know what I mean? It would have been an honour to see them players on the pitch, you know. And yeah, for me, And that's why I've got it as my number one over Real Madrid. I did think about um, some of the Turkish grounds, Galatasaray, all that kind of thing. But
Yeah.
that's what, in my conclusion, that's what I came to. So, guys, don't forget, right? These top fives that we do, me and Richard do not confer with each other. No one knows in what order we're going to go, apart from us ourselves, obviously. But we're also doing this so you guys can either disagree or agree, yeah,
Yeah.
or give us a completely different top five.
And
So
you've got
don't
to
forget,
remember,
put it in.
I've
Go on, mate.
chosen to my top five based off places I've actually been and
Yeah, your
visited.
experiences, and I get
Yeah,
that. And as I've said in the beginning, due to disability, I haven't been able to go to these grounds, but I would jump at the chance if someone says, if we could get you over there, would you go? I'd rip your arm off.
yeah.
Do
I
you
mean,
know what I mean?
I could have put Celtic Park. I could have
Yeah,
put
you could have. Yeah,
a,
you
a
could have put
Hampden
Anfield.
Park. Yeah,
You could have,
Ibrox. I've been to them as well, and
because
it just
when you mentioned, I've been to Anfield. When you mentioned '89, I thought that's where you were going. You see.
yeah.
So, it's all, guys, as I say every show, it's all about how you feel. So either agree, disagree, or give us a completely different top five. We really don't mind. No one's right, no one's wrong. Yeah, it's just a bit of fun. Yeah. And yeah, we've come to the end of another top five, which they fly by, don't they?
Yeah, they were
Absolutely
nice
fly
quick.
by. I absolutely love them. I absolutely love them, mate. Because not only are they a bit of fun for me and you, where we do a bit of research and everything, they're educational. They're, they get people talking.
Yeah.
And,
And it allows the people to know a little bit more about us as well, because
exactly.
I mean, these are grounds players, managers that we've seen and experienced in our lifetimes that have meant something to us,
Yeah, of
and
course.
left an imprint on us.
I'll just give you a couple of shows that are coming up in the future, guys, and then we're going to end this one. We've got players who played for Arsenal in World War One, World War Two. We've got someone joining us for that one, hopefully, Aisha. So we'll get her on board. She's our historian. I know Richard's really loved doing the research on this one. I've actually enjoyed it as well because I've learnt a thing or two. Yeah.
Yeah.
And we've also, excuse me, sorry, we've also got players that have passed away, top five players that have passed away that have played for Arsenal. So that'll be an interesting one as well. But as I say, we've come to the end of this one. Don't forget, guys, on your way out, give us a like, give us a share, subscribe to In the North Bank and Two Old Gunners, and help us grow the channel to make a bigger community so we can bring you out more material like this that hopefully you're enjoying. I'm pretty sure you are. And I've just got to thank Richard. Thanks, mate, for the show, being on the show, being part of it and everything. And
No,
coming up
thank you.
the
I
old,
enjoyed being there.
yeah, we're the discussions we have about these shows, guys, is like, we could do a show on this, we could do a show on that, and we look forward to doing them. So until next time, guys, take care of yourselves, take care of each other, love each other, and whatever you do, whatever football team you support, but mainly for us, it's the Arsenal, mate. Enjoy your football, and come on, you Gunners.